So I'm Jeannie Martinson. I started here with the doc July 30th of this year. Kind of prefaced, I had been very, very sick and had put on a ton of weight and threw up a ton for over a couple year and a half, had some stomach issues, and was on the couch constantly and basically wasn't walking. I was immobile for a year and a half-ish, maybe 2 years. And by the time I got to doc, I'd already been in the emergency room twice here in town because I had severe leg pain, knee down. I had been told by people that I had plantar fasciitis, so I did what everybody does. You Google it. You know, I had the little braces that you sleep in at night that pull your toes up. I tried the frozen water bottles on my feet, tiger balm on the feet, rubs. I had balls, actually, I don't know, you probably can't see, but I'm pointing. The arch of my foot, I had balls so big that you could see them from the outside. And I'd gotten to the point where I couldn't walk. So I came in July 30th. Well, it was the first day treatment. I think I was in like the 27th originally. And doc said, here it goes. In the 25 years he's been doing this, and the 20 years he's been at EIU, and the 22 teams that he takes care of, backs and feet, I had the worst feet he'd ever seen. And I, at the time, wasn't walking really at all. I still can't go anywhere without Birkenstocks, but that's fine. But my foot looked like a stump, and I was in pain 24/7. So we came together with a plan. It started with scraping, which is assassin. You'll hear it and hear about it. Very light. And I said, then we did PRP, which is the plasma. We did that. So we did, so I was here 3 days a week at first. Mondays for the scraping, Tuesdays for injections, and then Fridays for more scraping and therapy. And then I did stem cells the following week, following Tuesday. Definitely was worth it, and it started to feel different. The swelling, by the time we had my stem cells, the swelling in my right foot had come down considerably. And then from there we went to trigger point injections. And the trigger points are where they just put it in because your muscles get in a bad way when you're hurt like this. And the muscles stop working like they're supposed to. So what they do is they try and, your muscles are contracted, and they just try and inject it with a little bit of lidocaine to make it stop. Well, I have issues with lidocaine, or so doc thinks. So that was very, very painful, and actually made me sick. And doc thinks I have a lidocaine intolerance. So that's when we started with this machine that I'm staring at now. It's called a Stores, and makes a big sound. And it took us a couple visits to, it's what they blow up kidney stones with. And it helps break up the muscle, the tension. I think my last Stores treatment was a week and a half ago. And then I still continued with the SASM, which is the soft tissue scrapes. And you can't see my feet now, but they both look completely normal. When I started this, I was no longer, we call it biped, I was no longer able to biped up and down stairs. I live in an old house built in the 40s, and I had gotten to the point where I had to clop downstairs. I could not actually walk through heel to toe to get up or down a stair, which I can do now. And I'm learning now how to jump again, because when I came in, and this was something I was worried about walking, but I couldn't remember how to jump, step up, I was saying, I couldn't do the step exercises because I couldn't get my feet to step. And walking, I couldn't walk anymore. Didn't help the weight, didn't help anything, because it just, the arches, I cannot explain to you when that hurts, how bad the arches of your feet hurt and how much it hurts up the back of your heel. Like, it just, now that I'm out or I'm in less pain, it's crazy. But now I can do these things.